Question 1. A, for the set A and B, A is not a subset of B, B is not a subset of A. The number of the intersection of A and B, number of elements, is 5, and the number of elements of A union B is 14. If we want the maximum in B, we could put the remaining 9 elements in this part here, so the total in B is 14. However, if we did that, we contradict the statement at the start of the question which said that A is not a subset of B, and that would be the case if we put the remaining 9 elements in this part of B. So what we've got to do then is we've got to put at least one element in A, or A minus B would be this section, and then we can put the remaining elements in B minus A. So the maximum number we can have would be number of elements in B is going to be 5 plus 8 to give us 13. Question 2 then says we've got 3 sets, and the intersection of the 3 sets is not an empty set, so we must have an element in there. It then says number of K is 13, number of L is 11. Find the maximum number of K union L, which is all of this, subtract M. So we're looking then, we take that out, we're looking at this part, aren't we? Looking at the maximum number of elements we can have in that part. So, if we want the maximum number, and we've got to have an element in here, at least one, the minimum number of elements we can have then is 1. So we're going to put 1 in there. Now we've got to decide, how do we get the maximum number of elements in the remaining, well, in the designated red zone? How do we get the maximum number of elements in there? For example, imagine if we just choose a number, let's put 6 elements in the intersection of K and L. What would that mean then? That would mean that L would then have 3 here, 3 elements there, and K would have 6 elements there, meaning in total the number of elements in this part would be 15. Is that the maximum node that we can do? Well, I don't think so, no. Let's rub those out. The maximum comes from having the least amount in this part of the intersection. So the least amount we can have there is 0. What that means is that we'd have a remaining 12 elements here, and then a remaining 10 elements here. So that our totals for NK and NL are correct. And what does that now mean? That means that in this zone here, we've now got 22 elements.